I'm Nicole.
And I'm Emily. Welcome back to another edition of Swamp Talk.
Key Club is hosting a coin drive for repairs from Hurricane Ian. It will be going until the end of today, so make sure you bring your spare change in a Ziploc bag to participating teachers.
You might have seen a gator walk across the field at the homecoming pep rally. This is what it was all about.
Guys, you're right. There's something back there.
Wow, I'm excited for that to come out.
Now let's move over to a classic Lando W segment with Harrison and James.
We're going to talk about some of our classic Lando W's. What is your name and position on our volleyball team?
My name is Isabella Redner, and I'm an outside hitter.
Outside hitter. What does that do?
I play front row on the left front.
How did it feel to go to the semifinals?
It felt great. It was definitely a memorable experience because it was the first time we made it that far since 1987.
Is there any games this year that have stuck out to you?
Our game against Sun Lake at Sun Lake was definitely my favorite game, and that's because we swept them in 3, and it was unexpected on their side.
I'm here with
Sean Myatt.
Sean. You're on the football team, right?
Yes, sir.
What position do you play?
I'm the kicker.
Fantastic. What's it like being on the first team at Lando in nearly 20 years to win district champs?
You know, I just feel amazing that we're just so accomplished. I just want to thank my coaches, my teammates, and the fans, you Gator Nation.
How are you feeling about the upcoming playoff game this Friday?
You know, I'm super confident and I'm ready to win.
Is there a game this season in particular where you felt that the team's performance as a whole stood out?
You know, I'd have to say last game because we put up 44 points in the first half and I was really astonished.
Thanks, guys. In case you guys forgot, today's the football playoff game against Winter Haven at 7:30 here at the Swamp. The theme is USA.
Phoebe and Abby got some NPA band footage. Let's go to that.
Today is November 5th and it's 11:40. We are on our way to a competition, NPA. It's our big competition. Yeah. We are all in the bus, we're all ready, and we'll be competing. We're at homecoming and we learned that we got Superior. That's the best rating.
I'm Abby and I'm here with Larissa.
And what was it like at NPA?
Honestly, it was kind of stressful, but it was mostly fun because we all got to perform together as a band again. It was our last performance all together and I felt pretty good about it. It was just really cool to be like the second band out there and get to perform our show for other people.
What do you recommend to other people joining color guard and the starter color guard member?
Practice, because practice makes perfect and that's the way you get better, and just try and have as much fun as possible.
So I'm Phoebe, and I'm here with Izzy. Can you talk about the NPA Superior?
On Saturday, November 5th, we went to Pasco High School and we competed at the musical performance assessment, and we gained a superior in multiple different categories. We received the highest achievement on the grading scale, and it's thanks to all the hard work of our Marching Gator program.
What goes into achieving that?
A lot of hard work and dedication. We worked very hard over the past few months during this football season. We've had multiple rehearsals, working, you know, in the heat and the cold, just trying to put this show together, and I really think that our program really pulled through and brought out an amazing show.
Lastly, what was your reaction when you heard about it?
I was really overjoyed and I was happy. This is our 3rd Superior in a row. I feel honored to be able to lead this ensemble to gain this amazing award. It's a really big deal, especially for our program. Through all the hard work that we've been through, all the weather that has set us back, I'm really proud of the score that we got.
Thanks, guys. Today's Veterans Day. Let's go to Natasha for some information on that.
As you all know, today's Veterans Day, and right here we have a veteran, a teacher in our school. What branch of the military did you serve in?
I was in the Army for 25 years.
Army, that's a good one. What does Veterans Day mean to you?
Yeah, so I think one of the things you don't realize when you're in high school is that there's a lot of people in the world or in the United States who are serving constantly, and they're pulled away from their families. They're not able to make Thanksgiving dinners. They're not able to make Christmas. And sometimes they're in really dangerous parts of the world. And I think it's important that we take a day just to think about them.
So what branch of the military did you serve in?
I served in the Navy and in the Army.
Oh, two, okay. So everyone knows it's Veterans Day. What does it mean to you?
Veterans Day is just a recognition of the service and duty that I performed and keep doing.
So what branch of the military did you serve in?
I served in the Army.
With being Veterans Day, what does Veterans Day mean to you?
Veterans Day means, I guess, honoring all those who served in the country, all those who sacrificed their life, limb, family, being overseas, in danger, the values of the United States. My grandfather served in World War II. My father served during the Iran-Iraq crisis as well. So I guess military service and somewhat been a part of the family as well. So,
thank you for your service.
Oh, thank you.
Hi, my name is Luis Montero. I'm an Air Force veteran.
How old were you when you enlisted, and how long did you serve?
I was 23 years old when I enlisted. I actually turned 23 in boot camp, and I served for 24 years.
What branch were you in, and what was your job?
I was in the Air Force. I worked mostly in communications, IT, a little bit of recruiting, and then at the end I was doing a little bit of inspecting.
What advice would you give to any student who's considering joining in the future?
I would say do it because you're going to do it at least for 1 year or one enlistment, which is 4 years. You have the opportunities to get some free education to kind of get yourself ahead of everybody else. So yeah, definitely do it.
Thanks, Natasha. That's all we have for today, Gators.
Tune in next week for another edition of Swamp Talk.